So now in the tutorial we are going to discuss about views, Django views. So there are two types of Django views. We can write function based views or we can write class based views. So there is a difference between function based and class based. So in the class based views we only write the class, and then we need to write the model name for the getting the data from the database, and we need to write the template name for the rendering the template file, or you can say HTML file. And in the function based views we need to write the function for getting the data and rendering the data. So there are four things we can do with this views: create, retrieve, we update, and delete. So we can use these function based views to create some data, or you can say we can use this uh, views for creating data in database. So as we can say that we are using forms for getting the data from the user, and then we are using function based views to create that database table. So that the next thing is retrieve the data. We can retrieve the data from the database using function based views. We can update the data into the database table, and we can delete the data from the database table. So these are the things we can do with the views. So let me just go to the project, and here is our project, that is a practice project. And in this project we have a app named home, and in that uh, home we are going to implement this views file. So as already have created a function based view here, so you can see here we have written that this is to create a post, and we are getting data from the post form. So we need to create a form for this. So let me just go to the forms file, and here you can see that we are using model post. So we have created that model post. So let me just go to the model. So here this is our model. We are using only two fields, title and description. So title will be a character field. So and the maximum length of the title will be 200, and it can be null or it can be blank, because we are using data we are connecting database, so we are just using null and blank to just not get errors in this project. So description will be a text field, length can be anything, and the and it will return a title. So okay, now we have forms. So in this forms we have a class named post form for creating the form. And now you can see here we are using that model post, and the fields are only title and description. We have created the form. Now if we go to the views, and we need to just write the a function to create a form there. So if we have a request as post, then the form will be like post form, and request the post will be in the arguments. So if form is valid, form will be saved, and this save method will save the data into the database, and it will return an HTTP response that your data is saved or your post is saved. If we don't have the method post, then we just write that form equals to post form, and now we are not getting any data. That is because we are using the request get, and the get request means we are not having any data in the form, and just we are having form, and then return render request, and post form will be our template, and the form will be our data, or you can say form that we are going to display on that uh, page. This is our page for displaying that form. So let me just go to there. So to run that, need command prompt. Okay, in that we just write the path for that project, cd dj, and the project name is practice. Run command for running that project. So here you can see, now if I go to that project, okay, so I need to check the URL for this. URL is just nothing, and for that main project URL is, okay, there is nothing in that URL, just write the main URL here. Okay, now you can see here we got that form. Now just write the title. Okay, my first post, something about post, and just save this. Okay, let me check for that in the database. Write admin here. Okay, this is my username and password. Here we are done users, and here I am a user here, and posts. So I already created that these two in my last video, and now I have this in the database, so that is working perfect. So this is how we can create a uh, create view. Now if we need to write that retrieve view function, we can do this by just doing writing this view function. We will write as def, okay, and display post. Okay, the this is missing there, now working fine. Okay, how we can display that post? So we need to get the model from model, and the model is post. So we will write at post equals to post dot objects dot all. So all the objects will be saved in this. So this will be a query, database query for getting all the data in that post method or post model, or the post, you can say in the database table post. So, and now we just write return render request, and we will use, okay, we are not passing that request here, we need to pass that request, and here we'll use that posts.html, and post data will be in the form of dictionary. So this is our post and the value, key value pairs. Now create a new template, post.html, and in this, in the body, here we can write title as post, and in the body tag we can write, we are using Django template language, so we are using this brackets and the percent sign for writing our for loop for uh, post in post, and we need to write that and for, because whenever we create something we need to end that, and we can display post dot title for displaying a variable. We need double brackets, and here we can display post dot uh, description, and we can write 4 line breaks. Now if uh, we will use that path for mm, posts and views dot display post, and name will be display posts. Now run that server again. It's running fine. Okay, it is saying Windows path is not retrievable, and this is because we are doing something wrong here. Okay, this is something wrong. We need to write this as os dot path dot join. Now I think it will work fine. Okay, module home dot views. Okay, now go to the use URLs file. Here I have written the name wrong. Okay, okay. Working fine. Just display this here. TTP response is here. I'm font to display all the posts. Django tutorial. This is model creation. Django tutorial. This is form tutorial. And now I post something about post. So this is the title, and this is the description. So that's great. Now, if I want to display a particular post, so how can I display that post? So I need the, so I need to, okay, in this post form, I need to create an anchor tag uh, for getting that post, the only particular post that I want to display there. So here I need to pass that name URL and that post. Okay, and that post dot title. This means I am writing a URL here. This means is I am writing a URL here, that is our path for my post, and in this post I have here string as title. Okay, and I will write some views here, and name will be post. Okay, the so what I did is I got this name and have written this in this post file URL post dot title. So this is the name that I have written here. I am getting this whenever I will get this name post with that post title. This URL will be called, and here I will create a, okay, get post function. In that views I will write here def get post and pass that requests, and the title itself. Okay, what is what yeah, I have written title here. Now post will be uh, we need to import get object of 404. If I have that post in our database, then it will return that post, otherwise it will return not found. So get 404, get object 404, and the model name is post, and title is title. Return render request. Okay, post dot html. In that post dot html return post as post. Now need to create a new file post.html, and in that post.html file, uh, write that post. Okay, post title we will write here post dot title. As we are having only one post here, we don't need to write for loop here. We can just write post dot title and post dot description. You can give a line break here. Okay, now go to now let's just okay, we have not created this. We have created, but we have not given any uh, button. Go to post, click again, go to post. So I want to go to this post only. I want to display only this, my first post and something about post. Click on this, my first post and something about post. So now we will update this post. Like how can we edit this post? So we will click on this, and we have not defined this URL right now. So let me just go to that uh, post form.html. Okay, post.html. Here you can see we are having this update. So our name, URL name will be update, and there we will pass post title. So let me just create that URL path and update. Okay, and the second thing we will pass that is string title, and we will create a views for that. Like views dot a update post, or you can say edit post. Name will be update, and we will write a views def uh, edit post request and title. Now we need to create a form for editing that post. So form and request dot, okay, the form will be post form, and our data will be in the form. The request will be post or none. Okay, now we need instance, because instance is an object. You can say instance is an object, and the object, what will be the object? The object will be that post you are going to edit. So we will create an object of that post. We need get object of 404 method for this, and here we will pass that uh, model and the title for getting that post. So now we got that post and the form. Now let me just, if write if form dot is valid, then save that form and return render request, and our form, our template will be update form, update form.html, and the data or the form is going to be in that template will be our form and form. Okay, key value there. Done. Now here you can see I have created a file for template, update form template, and this is our form look like, CSRF token and the form and the submit button. So let me just run that again, go back. Okay, go back. Here you can see we are having these posts. Let me just click on this, and here you can see my first post is this, and now I will uh, say that updated, post updated, and submit. It is submitted, but we are not going anywhere because we have not defined here to go somewhere else. Not return, redirect. Okay, we need to import redirect from that shortcuts. Redirect, done. Okay, imported or not, redirect, direct, and we will redirect to our posts. So what is the URL for the post? So the URL is for post is post. Okay, name, what is the name? And the name is display post. So okay, we will write it here. Okay, done. Now just update. Just okay, submit. Okay, we are here. My first post and the post updated is here. Update this one. Okay, so this is because of, okay, we are having the same name. Okay, the title is same, so that's why we are getting this. So title cannot be same. That's why we need to edit this for this here. Okay, just delete this one. Yes, and now if you go there and you can see update and update it, update it. Now this is how you can update data. And now we will discuss about delete data. Def delete post, and here we will ask user for pass title here, and obj will be our that get object, and the post and the title same as update one. And now write form. Okay, here we need don't need write obj dot delete, return, redirect, and we redirect to display post, uh, display post, and the message http response. Okay, we are not writing anything here. Updated, deleted. Okay, now we need to create a URL, and other thing we need to create is a button. So first let me just create the URL, path delete, and the same as tr title, and here we will write views dot date and delete post, and name will be like delete post. And now we need to create a button here, update, and here in the post, here we are having the button for edit. Okay, here we are having button for go to post. So we can have this button here, update and then delete. Control C, Control V, and here we'll write delete post, and the post title is that same as before, and delete button name will be delete. Run it again, go to post. Here we are having the second button delete. Okay, reverse for display post not found. Display post is not a valid view. Okay, go back there. So here display posts. Wait, this is that one. Again run. Okay, no matching query exists. The deleted. This is deleted. Now click again, delete, and nothing is there. So this is how you can delete a post or create a post. Let me just create another two posts. So creating a post like title, and you can just write first, and this is first post, and the second one, this is second post. Now we are having here two posts, go to posts, and you can update or delete. Update, and this is updated. Submit. I can see here this is updated, and go to that post and you can delete it as well. So it is deleted. So this is how the function based views works. So this was all about function based views.